Hey everybody, sorry, but today is going to be another phone video. I am swamped editing some photos from photo shoots last week. Really happy I'm getting these photo shoots, but I'm actually going to be changing my photo shoot packages because I offered a lot of shots and there's a lot of editing and sorting, etc. And I'm just having trouble catching up. Plus, this week is hay fever week, so you hear my nose for a good reason. I'm going to share a quick tip. Woo! A quick tip. It's a very easy, simple thing. Part of building a life you love is not tearing it down. And I know I get angry and frustrated sometimes. I know other people do, and everyone kind of gets angry and frustrated sometimes. And what that does for me is what I would do in the past when I got angry and frustrated is I would send a text really quick. I would react very quickly and break apart relationships and do a lot of damage to my life. Give me a moment. I didn't want you to see that. It's disgusting. But so I wanted to. I would burn the bridge with people very quickly, and it was very destructive to my life. So what I started doing is I started taking, um, I started drafting a text to them instead of sending it. But that wouldn't really help because I would send it maybe a few minutes later. And so then I started drafting a text in the Notes app instead of in the Texts app, and that helped a little bit too. And over time, and it really helped me not send impulse texts to people. I really had a very low, a very low self control for that, unfortunately. Um, but I'm at a point now where if I'm angry at somebody, I won't react to them. I'll do some self awareness journaling, emotional work on my own, and then if needed, I will go and talk to them about it later when I'm in a calm space. But a couple tips here are draft a text in a different app, not because if you draft it in the text app, you'll be tempted to press send. Don't do that. Draft it in the Notes app. It'll be there if you need to send it. And if you need to send it, like make sure you're in a calm place. Another thing is I have an accountability group that I'm part of. I'm part of accountability group with the Inner Winner show host. I'm sorry. It's late. I'm tired. The Inner Winner show host, Andy Wells. And he has a club called the Winners Club on Facebook, where it's like an accountability group for guys that want to improve their lives. And in that group, I've done a thing where I'm like, hey, if I am tempted to send somebody an angry text, I have to post in the group and say, hey, I'm tempted to send this person an angry text. I'm not going to text them until I let you guys know that I'm calm again. And what that does is that keeps me accountable because if other people know that I'm angry and that I'm not going to text this person, if I do text them before I get calm, then I have to explain myself to them. Or I have to lie to myself, and I'm not going to do that. And so telling a friend, having an accountability buddy or a group and say, hey, like, I'm about to send this shitty text to somebody. I'm not going to text them until I tell you I'm calm. And then later, when you say you're calm, like you have to think about it because you're like, well, I might be able to tell myself I'm calm enough to send the text and send it, delude myself because I'm in my own brain. But I can't tell my friend I'm calm unless I really think I'm calm. Like if I tell you I'm calm, it's like, I better be fucking calm because I'm saying it outside of my mouth. I'm hearing it. I'm saying it and I'm hearing it and I'm telling you. And so that means that you get like this system. It's very easy to keep yourself from sending shitty texts when you keep yourself accountable to your friends or to a group. So number one is draft an angry text, exactly what you want to say. Draft it in a different app. And number two is go ahead and find an accountability buddy or accountability group that whenever you want to send a text and you're angry at somebody, tell them I'm not going to text them And hey, you could still send the angry text when you're calm if you think it's the best thing to do. And it's not that you don't ever have to send an angry text to somebody. Sometimes you have to like cut people off and draw boundaries. I had a maintenance guy today. Well, he was my maintenance guy before the current one. He moved away, but he was hitting on me here at my apartment complex, and honestly, I was flattered. Like I'm not into him at all, but I was flattered, and I guess I didn't really make it clear that I didn't like him. I just kind of didn't react. I probably should have made it clear. But I got a letter in the mail today from him saying he was thinking about me and like admitting that he had a crush on me because I never said it. It was just he just kind of like touched my arm and stuff. It was kind of obvious, but he never said it. But he said it in the thing to me, and he had his number in the card, and so I was like, "Hey, I'm flat." I texted him. I said, "Hey, I'm flattered, but please don't contact me again." And just because like it was, I don't. First of all, I don't want to lead him on, and also, it's just not that's not a thing I want to continue. Um, continue like I want to just make it clear. So that was like a thing I had to do because he was my maintenance guy, because he was close, he knows where I live, etc. I just kind of like I don't feel comfortable leaving things ambiguous. I'm trying to like the reason I'm explaining is because I'm trying to figure out why I personally wanted to make it like I guess I'm trying to explain it to myself, why I was so clear cut about it. But I think it was the right decision, and that was what it is. So sometimes you have to send an intense text to somebody, but do it from a calm place. Do it from a rational place. Don't do it from a place of anger. If you do it from a place of anger, then you're going to regret it later. If you think about it, like I did with this situation, like I don't want this guy to be in contact with me. I'm not comfortable with that. So I'm going to say, please don't contact me and do it in as tactful a way as possible, but also be clear, which I did. I'm like, hey, I'm flattered. I really am flattered. I appreciate your boldness for reaching out to me, but no, don't talk to me or contact me again. And that's where you need to come from, that place of let me be rational, let me be clear. This is the consequences of me being intense with this person, or it might cause friction in our relationship. If it's like a friend that you're angry at, you don't want to cut the relationship off, but you want to express that frustration. There's a way to express your frustration with your anger in a clear, calm, and rational place. I had a call with my friend the other day, and I was interrupting the hell out of him. Um, and he was like, Joe, like, I'm really frustrated with you. You interrupted me a lot this time. And I probably should have asserted myself earlier, but I'm doing it now. So I'm not happy that you kept interrupting me during this call. And I'm like, yeah, understood. I hear you. And I'm sorry. And I also said sorry the next day because I looked back on the conversation in my memory. I'm like, yeah, like I didn't really let him speak, did I? So there are ways in a relationship to say, hey, I'm frustrated about this. Please don't do it again. But to be tactful and that don't like damage your relationship, but actually make it better. That's why you need to do this. That's why you need to draft texts in a different app, not in a text app, in a different app, and then keep yourself accountable to friends. Tell them when you were tempted to when you're angry at somebody, tempted to send some shitty texts, and then say, hey, I'm not going to send anything to that person until I tell you that I'm calm. And then when I tell you that I'm calm, then I can send them whatever. Wish you the best. Enjoy. Cheers.